Good morning, Mr. Herman here again with topic number 9, key features of quadratic equations. Now, these problems that we'll see on the EOC are not going to be as isolated. They'll mostly be in context, but we need to be able to tell what are the different forms of our equations and what key features can we find. Okay, so if we recall our 3 forms, we have standard form, factored form, and vertex form. From standard form, it fits in the form ax squared plus bx plus c, and we can find the y-intercept. Our y-intercept can be found, we can identify that as 0, c. Okay? From factored form, we have x minus m times x minus n. We can find our x-intercepts, roots, solutions, zeros. These are all the same. Okay, these are just 4 different words for the same thing. So we need to know that those 4 words are all representing the same thing. How do we identify those? Those are x-intercepts, so it's going to be m, 0 and n, 0. All right. Now our form over here, we have vertex form, a parentheses x minus h parentheses squared plus k. It can determine our vertex as well as concavity. Okay, so our vertex is h, k. Pull that out from our transformation there to get vertex form. And then a is positive, concave up. A is negative, concave down. All right, so that's our way to identify those key features from our various forms. Now, let's identify the forms and the feature it highlights. So, first off, we have our factored form. Okay, now our intercepts, we remember we set each factor equal to 0. We can figure out what it is. So we're going to have 3, 0 and negative 5, 0. So that's our x-intercepts. Notice how the form I give you for factored form is x minus m, and we want to pull out m, so it needs to be negative just to pull out the number. So the sign should be the opposite sign. We are in standard form here for g of x. So we're going to find our y-intercept. So we're going to find c, so 0, 4. Now for vertex form, we have 2 key features we can identify. First off is our vertex. So it does the opposite of what we think it should do, so that's going to be negative 1. That's inside the function. Negative 1, negative 3. And that's going to be concave down because of the negative out front. Okay? All right, go ahead and work on your problems dealing with key features of quadratic equations.